Hello people, welcome back to another Minecraft streaming. Today we are doing a little bit of creative today, and I wanted to try out 1.14. So that's what we are doing now. We are loading the world from the other day in 1.14.1. And we'll see. I thought of some changes that we can do to the chicken farm, so it's more efficient. And I thought that since we are already at it, we can try and do it in 1.14, so we are ready for when the survival servers I play update. So we don't have to do things twice. Yeah, okay, so let's start with the chicken farm. I went with this system, a pulse extender, so I have a piston. My god, okay, where is this lag coming from? Okay, I have 60 FPS, more or less. Yeah, 80 if I don't look at the entities. Yeah, but even looking at the entities, I have more, around 60. Okay, so I don't know where those lag spikes are coming from. Okay, so as I was... man... this is laggy. The hell is happening? Also, was that always purple? Okay, first of all, are these the new textures? The report bugs button usually is there only in the snapshots, but I'm not playing on a snapshot, I'm playing 1.14.1. Okay, so... yeah, the programmer art is not active, it's the default, so... yeah, supposedly I'm playing with the new ones. I can barely tell the difference. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can tell the difference if I look at the icons. Well, let's try to say it one more time. Let's see if the word doesn't lag out of our mind this time. Okay, so this is an observer clock that it's run from a pulse extender, but I always wanted this to be a temporal solution, and I completely forgot last day. What I really intend to do is to have this firing as long as there are eggs to be fired. Okay, and I do have notes in how I intended to do this, because I usually forget my ideas. Okay, so for starters, let's say that we have something blocking this hopper. Okay, a redstone torch here should block the hopper. And I think that's not powering the dispenser, so that's great. Yeah, we have the hopper powered. Yeah, nothing is going into the dispenser. That's perfect. And now what we want is when the day comes, and I'm taking that output from here. Yeah, let's delete this pulse extender. We don't need the pulse extender. And in fact, I don't want this repeater here either. So let's have this. No, so too close to the piston. And in fact, obviously this is, I'm going to do it much prettier in a moment. But for now, I only see the concept working. Okay. So no, but I want it to do that when the day comes. So actually, I need another torch here. Perfect. So when the day comes, this hopper is going to unpower for a brief moment. Then we'll have a comparator output from here. Okay, that shouldn't be active. Oh, there is X in there. Why can't I delete this X? Okay, now they should be voided. So we have a comparator output from here, and when that comparator is turned on, is also turning off that redstone torch. Okay, but I need something to extend the pulse here. The power, that's not going to be powerful enough. This should be on. Yeah, what I'm going to do is to connect it to the original circuit. Okay. So let's say there are 16x here. Okay, and now for a brief moment I'm going to power this hopper. So an egg can pass to the... or a couple of eggs. I mean, it's not going to be that brief of a moment. Let's say something like this. For example, no, that wasn't enough. But it should be something like this. Okay, I think that the repeater count reseated, and maybe that was, yeah, it was cloning it, because I have the same problem in when I tried to reply to do it again in survival. Okay, so okay, and see now, since one egg was allowed to pass, now every egg is going into here. And when there are no more eggs in the hopper, well, where there are no more eggs in the dispenser, that should turn off. Now the thing is that what we also want is for the dispenser to be shooting the eggs, and that should be as easy as getting an output there too, from the same line, right? I think I'm right. Okay, so that hopper is turn off again. And now let's say that I delete that, and I put on, it turns day again. No, it really didn't work. That clock is too quick. It speeds the eggs much faster than the hopper can put them in. I have expected a problem like that, to be honest. Same silent. If I'm silent, I'm probably drinking. Oh, hello, Garfi. Didn't see your chat there. I have changed my setup. Now I have a second monitor, and it's getting. I'm getting still used to it. I'm designing a chicken farm. But I ran into a little bit of a problem. Yeah, this clock has to be slower. Okay. I'm trying to take the signal from the dispenser, but what if I take it from the hopper? But what hopper? Yeah, I know that I only have one hopper, but maybe we can put a buffer hopper, and probably we should, since this can only take 5 stacks. So let's forget about this chamber here for a moment, and let's put another hopper down. There. So we are blocking that hopper. So let's try and block the one behind it. And this is ugly redstone, but this is what it is. Okay, you didn't have to do that. And now it's sort of working. Oh, but because we are not blocking it. Okay, give me my eggs. We want the eggs to be here. Okay, now the eggs are not going in. And let's forget this. Yeah, this has to move one further too. Like that. That. A repeater. Yeah, I think this may work because hoppers tend to do to give out a constant comparator signal if there are items passing through them. So let's say we do something like this, and then the day comes. Yeah, it actually works. The clicks you hear is that the clock is still faster than the eggs can come in, but this totally works. So we can probably even put a buffer chest that can fill with eggs. And when we run out of eggs, everything shuts down. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we only have to make this a lot prettier. Yeah, for starters, if I'm using the hopper, I probably don't have to do it on that side. I can take the output from here. Don't know to where, but I can take the output from here. Yeah, it's going to mess up my things if I do something like this and then take a repeater from there and do something like this, and this is not necessary. The other side is the same circuit. Okay. I don't like that much redstone powder all the way around, but yeah, let's see if this works exactly the same. Let's put some eggs in this hopper. And this turns on. Yeah, it works exactly the same. And I have chickens dying of empty gramming, obviously. I should put less eggs there for the test. But yeah, this works, and it's all in the same side. That's actually better. Okay, so let's kill all the chickens. Kill everything. Type not player. Yeah. Minecraft player. So this should kill everything but me. And why can I? Okay. Yep. Let's run it again, just in case there was items. Perfect. No, if there was items, it would. They are here. Okay, so we can have our breeding chamber. Then we have a buffer hopper that we could put a buffer chest somewhere here. But I sort of want to do it symmetrical. And yeah, let's see if we can take this output from other side or something. Actually no, that's the best way to get the output the output down. But we don't actually need this powder to be here. Can be there. It's better. And actually this doesn't have to be here. We can sort of squeeze it there. And that shouldn't be this redstone powder doesn't have to be here. It can be here. Okay, that's a little better connected, a little bit more cleaner. In fact, we don't need this to be here. It can be here, and it's even cleaner. Nice. Clean and compact. Yes. So now I think I want to clone it. And I'm going to try to do it prettier. If that's... yeah. Prettier might be what I'm looking for. But... clone... yeah, that position. And... we actually want to clone... till here. Yes. Perfect. Let's remove those blocks and we can come around. Yeah, for example, and in the ground. Let's look at where we want it to clone it. And this is the destination. Yep. Okay. For first thing, I want to remove this killing chamber. I don't actually like it, but I think I can do. I think I can do something a little bit more compact. And in fact, this is like one too tall, because you actually can get away with putting the piston one lower. But either way, the design that I have in mind doesn't need glass or anything there. So let's put this is the breathing chamber now, there, and this is going to be the killing chamber. That probably would work. And actually I was wrong, we need a little bit of glass. I can put glass there and all the way around, to be fair. Yeah, that should work. And the piston, I don't have any pistons on me. I have a sticky piston here. Now I want a normal piston. I want to use a sticky piston in survival, so I don't want to use it here. There, perfect. And yeah, that works. We can get away with having the torch there. But to make sure, yeah, that block should be powered with the torch. So now we are absolutely sure that that piston is getting power when it has to get power. Okay, and now the lava. Okay. So what this should do is, let's say we have a bunch of chickens here. Okay, and I'm hoping that they don't escape the other cauldron with the piston above it. But yeah, let's say we have here like a ton of eggs. There. Oh, by the way, that there has to be a delete sensor, obviously. The redstone torch is just for testing. Okay, so it's night, and it's day. Okay, first thing I notice, the piston didn't open, and that's a problem. And I'm seeing what's causing the problem, and we can fix that easily. Okay, the babies doesn't appear to be escaping. In fact, it seems to be working beautifully. But yeah, and perfectly aware of what's causing the piston to not retract properly. And that's the fact that now all of this should be one lower, to be fair. So, no, there. That redstone torch has to be there. And now all the slabs. We need the slabs in the exact same places. Yeah, those are not the places. And these two should be slabs too, actually. Don't know why they are blocks. So now this piston, and that was a sticky piston. That piston gets here. This block of iron gets there. Now here we have a repeater. Repeater into ticks. These two are redstone powder. This one is redstone powder. This one is not necessary. And this is a comparator facing that way. This is a comparator facing that way. Okay. And even if this is oh, that redstone is powering that piston now. Okay, things are getting tricky. Really tricky. Oh, but in fact I'm a moron. I'm powering that block, and since I'm powering that block, what I can actually do is something that I can't because we have a repeater here. But the repeater can be the other way around. So we can have a block of iron there, and a redstone dust here. And we have to take that out with a repeater, actually, because that may be only one of a string, but we can take it that way with the repeater. So we don't need this, and we don't need that. Okay, and this should work exactly the same as before. But we want this signal to get down. How are we actually going to do it? If we put redstone there, yeah, that piston is going to probably get bad power. But we can have a redstone torch there, and no. Wait, can we get away with? Yeah, we can do that directly. Perfect. So that's totally work. Let's put a redstone torch and find out. Eggs. First, the eggs. Let's put only 16. Shall we? Just for the test. Yeah, that retracts. That should kill the chickens, but not the items. And this is working. No, it's not working. The pistons are not retracting. What's happening? That's powered. Why is that powered? That should totally not be powered. This... What the hell? Nothing is powering that line. Is this a bug? I mean, when we are in 1.14.1, I know that there are bugs that cause exactly that. Redstone do not update. Hmm. Though now that I'm looking at it, one problem I'm seeing is that this repeater and this redstone line are both powering the piston, but none of those should be on, so you have a little bit of a problem here. Because this definitely should be off. Yeah, that's not causing the issue. This repeater has nothing to do with anything. This line, yeah, that was causing the issue, as I suspected. So we can't take the output like that. Let's try other things. Let's put a block of iron there. Redstone there, no, that's connecting to the redstone up there. So how did we have this connected? Was something like this. Yeah, but if I put something here, I'm going to power this piston. Maybe this is too squeezed together. We should separate things a little. That may be the thing. In fact, I'm going to stop trying to work around that, because actually, what's another thing I want to do? That's irrelevant. Because I want to try, since this works well. I don't know if it's killing the adults. Okay, if they can pathfind, they escape. They weren't escaping because they couldn't pathfind. That's good to know. But I want to know if I can get away with this. And have the cauldron up there. Oh, but then we don't have a hopper, of course. Okay, that was silly. Really, really silly. Yeah, but I wanted to have the two chambers in the same level. And I'm not actually sure how to do that. Because we need this chamber to have a hopper below. That's totally true. Hmm. Oh yeah, then we are going to keep going with the design we got. So let's go back to the glass. Yeah, I have glass all the way around basically. And this is important because if you don't have glass in the diagonals, the chickens still come but fine. So maybe in the height of the lava you don't need to, but I think that since you have it all the way below, this actually looks better. Okay, so this is what we have. We have to get a way to get out this signal without interfering with that piston. Or with the other one. That's a real problem right there. I mean, theoretically, it should never be the case that this repeater is turned on and this one is turned off. So even if this repeater is powering this piston shouldn't be a problem, but I want to do things right. We can't get away with it shouldn't happen. So what about this actually? And a repeater there. This could work. It's ugly as hell, but it should work. We don't need that, and we don't need that. We can put it the other way around, that I actually prefer. So we can do this a little bit prettier, and put things around here. Now that's going to power the piston. Okay, so it was good like that. Okay, this should work. Again, a little bit ugly, but if it works, and it works fine, we can do it prettier later. And okay, and day. Okay, that was everything. In fact, yeah, I need retracted. Let's put a little more eggs, not so many. Okay, and try again. Okay, so we are totally shooting eggs. I'm seeing no chickens. That actually preoccupies me. Is there a problem with the chickens? Is this a... Oh, that's a dropper, not a dispenser. Haha, I'm a genius. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if that works. Because I also want to make sure that the lava is not killing the baby chickens. Yeah, this is the same sound than before. And it doesn't seem to be affecting the baby chickens. We'll let them grow and then we can verify that the lava affects the adult chickens. And if it does, we have a little bit prettier of a farm, I should say. A little bit smaller too. Although the lava is what it is, we can't do that better. And the great thing about this farm is that it's actually tileable. You can put more breeding chambers along the way. You can block all the hoppers, so only during the day the breeding chambers will connect to the main thing. And if you block them all, you can put as many breeding chambers as you want. If you don't block them, they will. If you only block the first one, the ones down the line are going to be filling up this hopper. So and then the next, and then the next. So the first breeding chambers along the way are not going to get their eggs sacked. You know, I think I'm talking fine. Okay, and we saw that we thought the other day that a fun way to put chickens into the breeding chamber is to actually put another dispenser around here, pointing to that. We can do it from here, for example. Ugh. There. And you put your eggs in here. You put a lever in the back and you flick the lever. You see? You can put eggs here. And you flick the lever. And if those eggs spawn a chicken, the chicken will be confined inside of the cauldron. See? There we go. We have chickens now. Do you hear them? They seem like they are hurting, but the eggs don't actually do any damage, so... Yeah, and you can do that and that until you run out of eggs. If you fill the dispenser with eggs, it's mostly sure that you will reach a fair amount of chicken there. Entity cramming, if not edited by the server creators, is 24. And I don't actually know what's the average probability of a egg spawning a chicken. But yeah, look at all those chickens. So it's not difficult to put 24 in them in there, and you can keep doing it until you hear them really die. What you can do is do and do until yeah, until you really see corpses fall. That animation is pretty easy to spot. Or what you can do is to let them reach maturity, adulthood, and then keep doing that. And if at any point you get here some raw chicken, that means that a chicken here has died, and that will mean that you have reached entity cramming. You have killed the thing with entity cramming. Okay, and to make sure that these farms totally work, since we put our breeding chickens there, we can take this out and put a daily sensor. That's the real deal. This is how this really works. It's not days, so I don't know why it's suit, but yeah. And when it's day, we should see it fire up, and some of these chickens should be adults. Oh, by the way, you can totally close off the lava so you don't fall in there. And I want the chickens to grow to also make sure that the adults don't escape from the cauldron or anything like that. Of that, if when we have adults here, that these baby chickens don't try to get to the adults around here. We have to try all of that. But that's only time, because I'm pretty sure we can't speed up the rate of chickens growing. So while we wait, we can talk. While we wait, I'm going to open a window because I'm getting cooked alive. Okay. Window opened. Now, what the hell did I want to do? Oh yeah. We are going to talk about our next project here. And that's I want to see if I can make some sort of creeper farm work. So let's get all the way around here, for example. Okay, and let's make that. Okay, and I want a fairly big chunk. So let's say Oh, let's say I want literally like 4 tanks. So that was F3 plus D? Plus D? Tank borders? Yes. So let's get the corner of this tank. And the corner of this tank. And I should be able to put a fill command. So fill, yeah, that block to that block. With no it's a smooth a stone slab. There we go. Shit, that wasn't stone slab. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it should be crazy dark down here, but we can't actually see because I have night vision on me. Let's deactivate the night vision. Effect, clear. Oh, okay. It's night, and apart from being night, it's dark. So that's actually perfect. And now I have to put trapdoors there. And probably if I do this in survival, I'm going to use some sort of wood trapdoors. So let's see if we can do it with oak. And let's see if we can autofill this one. Because I'm not so sure about that. Let's go again with fill. Yeah, this position to that position. Oh. Well, Rocky. And yeah. Nice. And that's dark. Oak. Oak. Yeah. How the... Oh my god, I forgot how this is called. Trapdoors. That's the thing. Trapdoor. And you don't actually have any more options. Yeah, but that didn't put it in the right way. I want them to be up. Can you edit the metadata or something? Let's see. Replace. No, but no, this is not it. This is not it. Outline. It looks good for some things, but I don't actually know how you can get them up, you know? Half. Let's see. Half. What are the options of... Oh. Top. There we go. Great. Okay, so if I'm correct, then now under here it's so only creepers and spiders should be able to spawn. But I have mob spawning deactivated, so let's do game rule. Do mob spawning true. And let's make sure I don't have this in peaceful or anything. Yeah, it's peaceful. Okay, so we have spiders. But I don't see creepers. Ah, there we go. Spiders and creepers. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Now let's kill everything because this is getting... not kill anything yet. I want to see if the farm worked. Okay, so those are probably adults by now. Although they keep jumping. I don't know why they keep jumping. These are babies. I should delete all of these. Yes. Just so if I have something else, it seems. Okay, so those probably despawned, so that's actually not that bad, but they are spawning as I get close, actually. Wait, effect, give myself, a strength, if I do 0, I suppose, no. What do you have to do for it to be eternal? Just put a lot of 9s? Yeah. An amplifier, put a lot of 9s. Okay, so yeah, now I am one hit kill. That's perfect. Okay, so now what we should do... Okay, this is clear now. Though I feel like if I go to this corner, they can spawn in the other one. Okay, so let's see, say since this is a mob farm, obviously we are going to have some sort of block all the way around. Let's say here, smooth stone for consistency. Although we shouldn't do this because this is going to lower the rates of the farm, but yeah, I'm going to try this outline thing. Feel that. Whoa. To there. With a smooth stone. Outline. Okay. So far so good. Now everything is dying. Oh, probably because the outline... Oh, yeah. In this case the outline is... Oh, yeah. Probably the outline worked, but the outline is including the center in this case. So, yeah. Oh. What I'm going to actually do is to do another fill that to By the way, I know there is a shortcut in the keyboard to Minecraft Air, yes. To get into observer mode, how it's called, adventure mode, something like that, to automatically do it in creative, just like some F, but I don't know what that is. Toggle cinematic camera. Spectators. Yeah, that. To get into a spectator mode. But I'm not seeing anything to go into spectator. I'm pretty sure there is a shortcut. So you don't have to write constantly. Shortcut, go into a spectator mode. F3 plus N. Apparently. F3 plus N, yes, okay. So now we can get in and out of the front. Oh, of course, the trapdoors. So yeah, where do I have the kill one, kill, and type not chicken. Don't kill my chickens. Okay, that should have killed everything in there. Run it again. And now the trapdoors. There we have our trapdoors. Okay, so this should be only spawning creepers and let's see it, spiders, and I'll give myself night vision again. Give Jack night vision. 99999 and 1 2 no 0 true. Perfect. So much nicer. So we can see inside the farm. Now let's get into creative again. And I'm stuck in a trapdoor apparently. Still stuck in a trapdoor. No longer stuck in anything. So spiders can't spawn if the block they are spawning hits another block. That's a thing, I'm pretty sure. So let's use trapdoors here, or let's go with a slabs first. So if we have, this one is the first one of those that is not hitting any other. Let's say we want to do that. Oh my god, this is already going to kill everything again and deactivate mob spawning while I'm working. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so again we can leave 2, and in fact Yeah, let's skip the corners for now. Oh, I have the strength particles. Of course. Where is the strength? True. Okay, I don't have strength particles anymore. Okay, so let's say we are in the middle of a wall. If we put that there, no spiders should spawn. Yeah, but the only way for this to not get... Yeah, it's to put one there, or to put one there, to block spider spawning. And obviously putting one here will mean to sacrifice... Yeah, to sacrifice one row each 3 blocks. And that will be one block that nothing can spawn. And that's no good, because they can't spawn or move around. In fact, I'm going to try if with trapdoors you can move around. No. So slabs is good for the moment. Okay, so let's try something like this. Let's come back to the corner and say, let's say we use this corner. Now, this one needs a block, so we put one there. This one needs one, so we put one there. Let's do that. One there, one there. One there, one there. And like that, all the way to the other side. And that's, yeah, that's less than a row, definitely. Okay, so we have got all the way to the corner. Probably that corner is not necessary actually. We can get away with doing something like this. No, but okay, let's put it down. So right now, yeah, these 3 blocks, each one has another block adjacent. You see? So that works. And we can do the same the other way around, but is here and there. And let's see what pattern do we get here. Okay. No. There, 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 and oof. That's rough. Or wait, does the diagonal count? Probably. The diagonal counts, that's way too many slabs. But now, okay, it's one of, we'll have to put another one there. Let's see, let's say that the diagonals count, shall we? We'll do it like if the diagonals works, and we can try like that, and if it doesn't, we'll try and figure out another thing. Okay, so if the diagonals work, we need one there. And then one each 2? No, one each, yeah, one each 3. Yeah, actually, each one of those has one in the diagonal at least. So it will be like this until all the space is filled up. I maybe should have a start with only a chunk. Huh. Yeah, probably. In fact, I'm going to fill up of the farm, use only 2 chunks. Fill from, no, not that corner actually, one higher. From there to there. Smooth stone. And I'm inside. Okay, I'm not inside anymore. Okay, so now we have half the farm. Oops. Okay, so there. Obviously, if we have the full farm, this will fit nicely in the other direction too. There, and there, and we have to fill in all the intermediate parts now. So let's say we do something like that. But I really feel like spiders can spawn in here. But we shall see, we shall see. Okay, so now we get into a spectator mode for starters, so mobs can spawn around us, and we go to game rule, do mob spawning, true. Wait, but no mobs are going to spawn if there is no player. That actually. Okay, let's. It's night. Perfect. How are our chickens doing? No, that's not the correct farm. I dropped my slab. Okay, we have some escapees. The adults actually escape. Or try to. I don't think they have escaped. The ones that are around here are the ones that escaped from the previous machine, I'm pretty sure. But the thing is, this worked. Have one egg so far. How long till morning? I'm going to deactivate the damn tank boundaries. Don't see anything. A long time till morning. Let's fly to the farm. And there should be at least some mobs inside of it. Yeah, bats, of course. Tons of bats. You know what? Let's go back to the chicken farm and set the time today, and we can properly test both of those. Time, set, day. Ooh. No, that's actually bad. That lava is too long. It kills the chickens entirely. Are we in spectator mode? Yeah, apparently we were. Okay, so that lava has to be there for sorter. How? Just let's change this for a repeater, maybe? Maybe, but that's not a problem for today, actually. Okay, now everything that spawns should do in the farm. Let's check inside. Okay, we only have creepers. Nice. Then we know how to create a platform that only creepers spawn. Now we only have to automate the killing. And I'm going to suppose that creepers can't spawn in magma blocks. But can they spawn in wither roses? Because if they can, this is about to get really easy. Okay, let's kill everything. And let's get into creative. Let's deactivate moth spawning so we can work again. Okay, and I'm going to replace from, well, for starters, I want to copy this on the other side. Where do I have? Yeah. There. And now the trapdoors. And let's see if we can copy this or just do it manually. Will be probably nah. I'm going to try and copy it. Let's do things right here. From this one to this one. Oops. Wrong one. There. Clone. Okay, and now we want to do it around here, maybe? No, those are not the lowest. I feel. No, definitely. The lowest one is here. It copies from the lowest, I think. I mean that I don't actually know what's going to do if I ask it to copy here. Let's yeah, let's see. I want it to copy it here. Yes, it's 33. That's the X coordinate. Okay, that seems right. Yeah, this one has to be 144, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was totally wrong. Because I'm a moron. Okay, I have to do it from here. Okay, so that's not 33, that's probably 30. And let's see what I'm looking at. Let's make sure. It's 31 apparently. Now we did it. Perfect. So we have a full farm. And now let's get here. And again, fill from here. to... Oh my god. So difficult to move here. Oops. I got out. I'm getting really confused. I'm really tired today. Yeah, this one. Grass block. There. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. And now let's try one block higher. Minecraft with a rose. Keep. So it's sudden. It should not delete the slabs. Yes, yes. Everything is full of wither roses. Now that's the question. Can creepers spawn and die here? How are we going to test it? Suppose that getting out, getting too creative, get far away, get close again. And then go in. Okay, oh, we didn't. Okay, my bad. We didn't put the mob spawning to true. True. Still, I don't think anything is going to happen, but it will be awesome. No, it's working! Do you hear it? It's freaking working! Okay, I must say, this is hard to build in survival because that's a huge amount of wither roses. Not going to lie. But if you have a wither rose farm, this is doable. And you will get tons and tons and tons of gunpowder with a really easy farm. Of course, the collection system will be minecart hoppers running below the dirt. I'm not going to even do that because I suppose that everything that everyone knows how to do a hopper minecart collection system. But yeah, man, 1.14 is broken. This is the easiest, and I mean the easiest creeper farm in the freaking world. And except for the wither roses, cheap. So I suppose that next order of business is a wither rose farm. We are going to need it. Okay, and let's see how our chicken farm is doing. Okay, awful. But I'm going to... Oh, I can't. I'm in spectator mode. I can't change anything. I'm going to be a little bit... how of a cheater. Yeah. And I'm going to power that piston. Okay. But those are not... One of... They are trying to escape, but they can't. How the hell did they other ones escape? Suppose that they were little, they were trying to get out because the other ones turned into adults. And they could get on the piston. Let's set the time today again. And that's way too freaking long. What's happening here? Oh. Ah, but if they don't escape, this works. Well, only... Ugh. Okay, I only want to know if this is a long enough pulse. I want a redstone torch. Put a lever. No, not long enough. I need something intermediate of a repeater and a pulse extender comparator. Because this is too long and the other one is too short. Does it change something if they are in subtract mode? Doesn't appear to. No, that's way too long. We need it a little bit shorter. Suppose that we could do something like this. Let's try and put like 3 repeaters here. See if that works. Full length. A lot of delay. Okay. What the? That's a freaking clock. Why is this a clock? Oh, I see. My bad. No, but this pulse has to last longer, and even then it won't work. Repeaters pulse extender are a freaking pain. Yeah. See, and it didn't even extend it that much. Even if it will work. And the obvious solution is to have the piston one higher than like we had before, but I don't want to resignate to that. How the hell this thing got broken? This signal is way too long. What do we do about that? I don't know how to make this shorter. Well, I actually do know. If we make the signal to be weaker, when it reaches the comparators, that will mean to have the signal farther away. Maybe something like this will work. Okay, that shouldn't work as a pulse extender. Let's try it out. Okay, it doesn't work. Nice. But now if we connect this... Oh, but that connects on the side. Oh. Well, this in fact can be around here. And it should work exactly the same, actually. Okay, so that pulse is much weaker when it reaches here. That should make the pulse extender shorter. In fact, so much shorter that nothing happened. What the hell? Because those comparators are the wrong way around. Is that? Yeah, that has to work. Okay, with workaround, but it worked. Hey, and that chicken is not trying to escape. So maybe it was some sort of an initial error. And this chicken farm should definitely work. There is no reason that it wouldn't. So, what's the next thing in the order of business? Really, I eat through these things weekly. Huh. Can I make this prettier? That's my question right now. Well, for starters, I could use wool for the different circuits. That's not something that I'm used to. But because it has been a really long time since I did redstone in some sort of a professional way. Yeah, but this seems to be working fine now. I'll just let it run. Okay, this is empty. I want to make sure. Also, I want to make sure that I have more than enough chickens in there. What the hell? Okay, I was putting the chicken spawn eggs in the hopper. Nice. Okay, they start to die. Okay, perfect. So that's max chickens. They should be putting eggs, and this should all work automatically. And we don't have anything here or in any of the chambers. Perfect. I'm really glad this works. Glad and surprised. Oh, listen to that. That's the Symphony of Perfection. Love it. Freaking love it. And it kills the bats too. So that's another problem solved. They are not going to get in the way of our creepers spawning. This farm's perfect! I'm amazed of myself right now. I had a great idea and it worked. Okay, but doing a Wither Rose farm, that's like we say in Spanish, arena de otro costal. That means that it has nothing to do with that. And to make a Wither Rose farm, I should visit the end or the nether. Probably the end is easier, okay? But in a public server, the end is going to be super full. Oh, but what we can actually do is yeah, we can I'll show you. And I want an end portal. Can I go to the end? Is there a way to go to the end using commands or something like this? That TP myself to the end. I don't know if you can TP to the end. That would be great. I don't know if can I find an end portal with ease or anything like that? Oh, okay. I can do something like this. Okay, I'm going to go really high up. Do some sort of a pillar to mark it out. And then I'm going to do set block, the block I'm looking at, and gateway or end portal. I think it's end portal. Yes. So now if I stand on there, I'm going to the end. Okay, I'm in a box in the end, apparently. Oh, this is lucky. How deep am I? Okay, the end fog looks really weird here. Come on here, dragon. Ugh. Really? Max strength gives you that? I expected to one hit kill her. Can fly faster than you though. No. No, I actually can't. Come on, girl. Come on here. Want to kill ya? I only want to kill ya. There we go. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, tons of XP. We have the portal to go back. But I want my gateway. There we go. So, in a server, this part of the end is going to be full, obviously. But you have obsidian also in the other side of these portals. And I'm going to do this. No. There we go. Perfect. Huh. And I'm on the other side, I suspect. What? Am I free falling or the world hasn't loaded? I'm not falling. Whoa, no, I'm falling. Okay. See, we have obsidian here. So we can try and get the wither here. And it drops a wither rose every time he kills an entity with a shot. Is that right? Feel like that's right. Okay, so what if I make him kill Enderman? We have a ton of Endermen here. That could totally work if I can get the wither to shoot at them. That doesn't sound difficult, to be honest. So first thing to do is an Enderman farm, and for that we will have to remove. Oh, well, that's a problem, because if we want to trap the wither here, we are fairly close to an island. But I suppose we could destroy those islands, because every end is very similar. So destroy the literal islands and AFK over here. Yeah, over here. We can't load the main island now, but we are still loading the wither one. And we don't want to actually kill the Enderman ourselves, so don't see the problem. So yeah, let's make a very simple Enderman farm right here. I'm going to have to remove a lot of those islands, to be fair. But let's make a proof of concept first, okay? Let's spawn a wither. Sounds like an awful idea. I hate withers. I mean, I find them really fun, but under the ground. Where the hell is... Yeah, soul sand. And the heads... They are not in decoration? Yeah, the wither skeleton. Okay, so the center has to be there, I think. And then wither goes. No, that was awful. Get off my lawn! Get off my freaking lawn! Okay. That didn't work. It's not that one then? No. So the tail has to be there. Oh, I hope he could fall to the void. Get wrecked. Okay, so let's say the tail has to be here. Yeah, that worked. In fact, that was too high. It... Oh my god, it teleported to the other side. Okay, that's a problem. Problem we will deal with in the future. Right now, let's try to spawn it down here. Okay, no, that one also teleported. Okay, and I'm not going to remove this portal in a server, obviously. That doesn't sound... Oops. That doesn't sound good. And in fact, I think that in the servers that I play, this side of the portal resets, so... Yeah, this is not even a viable idea. Back to the nether, I suppose. Let's do the trapdoor again. I know that's a pressure plate. There. And we have our wither escapee here. What is it? Well, where am I? My god, this takes... Oh yeah, we have two wither escapees. And they are free and laggy and killing Enderman. Can you kill each other? My god, they are laggy. I can't get close to them. They lag me out. There we go. Now you guys are truly free. I love the sound of XP. Okay, this is the end. Here we are. Let's make another portal, shall we? So obsidian. No, that's black wool. I'm blind. And flint of and steel. And that's one block too low? No, it's perfect. Oh no, it's one block too low. There we go. To the nether. Let's see how long it takes to the nether to load. Not long. Okay, let's go to the roof. And we can keep spawning withers like crazy. Where the hell is the roof? Yay, lag. And I hear a ghast. And I make a hole through the roof. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so we'll get a little far from here so we can get a naturally generated roof. I'm going to mark down where is this hole. Yeah, that should be pretty clear. That there is my portal. Okay, so here we are, and apparently the top of the nether also lags. The world, I don't understand the lag with 1.14. Okay, so we want something like that may actually work, but I don't want the wither to be so enclosed. So maybe this one can work. I feel like we don't really need, well, but if we are in the nether, what are we going to base the farm in? Has to be something easy. Well, in the nether we could do a gold farm and have the pigman be killed by the wither. That could work. But how the hell do we direct the pigs from a pigman and from a gold farm to here? Suppose that we can go do the gold farm way up in the nether roof, and then have the pigmen lagging. Yeah, have the pigmen falling from the top to somewhere around here when a wither can kill them. So let's put a wither there. Is that wither trapped? No, it's not. No, it's freaking not. I put it in the wrong place again. Why can't I? Why do I don't have a strength anymore? Where the hell is my strength command? There you go. And I want the night vision too. There we go. Okay, so that wither is dead. Well, it gave us a good haul, so we can look at the mod. Oh my god, I can't talk today. At the bedrock around here. Okay, so let's say where we putting it? Here. Let's say we want to put it there, like we were doing. So it's something like that. I'm glad you can spawn a wither pretty much anywhere. And that fell because it didn't have a floor. Can I make more errors, please? Die. Okay, death. So we want the soul sand there, this there. Let's spawn the freaking Wither. Okay, is that Wither stuck now? Also, I don't want him dying. That's another thing. Now that Wither is going to kill himself. So, where do we have to put the Wither? Somewhere like here, maybe it works. Now it's still too low. We should. We have to find some kind of cage for him. You know, somewhere he can't escape. But that he can't also die. So we need a distance of 3 here, and I don't know if that's even possible to find. I mean, I can obviously create it here because I'm in creative, but the thing would be to make it in survival. And I actually suppose I should have looked up how the hell to trap a Wither, but I didn't expect to be doing a Wither farm today. Okay, that one is one too high. No, but it doesn't have a floor. Of course, and he can shoot at his floor and blow it up. So yeah, I want something like that we have bedrock in the bottom, but then like that we have a fair amount of distance to the top. Just something like that. And if I spawn a Wither there, even if this would be obviously impossible in survival right now, but if I do something like this, the Wither is stacked. Oh, so you can have blocks here. That's interesting. So the place to trap the Wither has to be really specific. Yeah. Right now, I'm pretty sure that that guy is trapped and it's not going to escape. But he's dying. Why is he dying? Does he need more space in the sides? No, he's hitting his head in the roof. So it needs a 4 space. Okay, now I'm sure that's actually impossible. So let's get back to try and make him a floor ourselves. Although I'm pretty sure that he can just blow up the floor and get out of there. So that's a problem. And we have to find a pretty flat area. Or yeah, somewhere where he can't escape. This one looks pretty good. So let's say I have to make him a floor, and he has to have 4 blocks of head space. Yeah. So but we want it to be there, so this is going to be the shape. Okay, let's try it. And then okay, is this guy trapped and safe? Yeah, he's safe, but he can't see and he can't shoot at what he can't see. That's a problem for us. Okay, now it suits. But what? Okay, we have okay, we have room for him to see here. And it doesn't seem to be trying to escape. So let's see, we have some kind of platform around here. Okay. Yeah, for simplicity we'll remove a lot of this. Okay, don't escape this. So let's say we have some kind of chute like this, and we have zombie pigments falling from the sky. What is the zombie pigment one? Yeah. Hey, the wither is still there. Yeah, he suits, or not. Maybe he won't shoot other undeads. I don't remember if that's a thing. If it is, we have a problem. Let's get a bunch of. Nah, he's definitely shooting at them. Okay, but he's not hitting them. That's my problem. And he occasionally kills one, but it's most of the time he won't hit them. Okay, they seem to be aggressive towards the wither now. Yeah, but if they die of the wither effect instead of a projectile, will they drop the wither rose? Do I have my inventory full? Yes, pretty much. I'll remove some things, and we can get down there to see if we have wither roses. One. We have one. Two. So this could work. It's doable, but extremely difficult. And I mean, a gold farm produces zombie pigman very quickly, so probably we'll have enough of a rate to get wither roses quickly to do our creeper farm. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so plans now. I'm not going to build any of these things immediately because none of the servers that I play on are currently in 1.14. Trying to find my way out hole. Where the hell it is? Okay, I'm really unfocused today because I got distracted looking for a damn hole instead of keep talking. I can't find my hole. I swear. What is it? I'll make a new one. Yeah, but as I was saying, I don't. I won't keep giving weekly updates on the on the Twitchcalia server because my hole is full with lava. because I last couple of days I wasn't enjoying it, and then I had an accident and I lost all my items. So I'm going to take a while to recover there, and I'm going to start showing Let's Play Minecraft Together is the Sixuma Patreon server. I like it a lot. I played there a while back, so I have some sort of a base, and that's going to start next Monday, and that's going to be my main survival series for now on. So I hope you are excited about that. And I know that this streaming has been a little bit less than what we usually do, not just in time but in content. It has been very relaxed, and yeah, we haven't accomplished a lot. I wasn't that talkative or anything, but I'm really tired. I'm having a really difficult week, and I started streaming a little bit later today because I was out of my home all day, and I just arrived and put on the PC, and I wanted to play. I did it with desire, but yeah, but I'm tired. But even then, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you did, please follow so you can catch my next streamings. And I'll see you next time.